Kill Team Elucidian Starstriders versus Gellerpox Infected.
Today we got Kill Team Rogue Trader. So we just got it this Saturday, so nothing is painted yet. But we're going to do the first narrative play mission, which is sabotage the shuttle. So there's a bunch of objectives on the field, there's 6 of them. We got the 2 engine coolant systems, and then there's 4 consoles on the table. So me, as the Gellerpox Infected, am trying to secure or destroy them, and then Joe, as the Rogue Trader, is trying to protect them. So we're doing it by the Advanced Rules historical campaign thing. So it just says to have your kill team be 100 points, and then add your commander in. So we're not doing the 150 points, we're just doing the 100. And even though we're doing the campaign mode, we're not going to like level up our guys or anything. We're just going to keep it simple and try out the different kill teams. We can go right into the Gellerpox Infected. So for my kill team, you're supposed to include your commander. So I have Volgrad the Thrice Cursed, and he is my strength specialist. So he just gets +1 strength. And then I'm good for my leader. I have the Gnasher Screamer, and he's just the only thing different between him and the other guys is he has the Plague Cleaver. I have 3 Gellerpox mutants. The one with the axe is going to be a zealot, and the one with the wrench above his head is going to be a combat specialist. So the one in the back is just a regular guy. And then I'm running 4 Eye Stinger Swarms. And then I have 2 Glitchlings. And the slug dudes are Sludge Grubs. And I got 3 of them.
Sludge Grubs.
So a lot of just cannon fodder dudes and then a couple specialist dudes.
For the Rogue Trader, it's nice and simple. I just get to take the entire army for a 100-point game. I've got all of the named people are their own kind of specialist. They don't count towards the total because they're specialist retainers. And then, so for my actual ones that I get to choose, I've got my leader is Voidmaster Niche. The gunner, who is Voidsman Grell, is my heavy specialist. The Aximilian will be my scout specialist.
That's the dog?
Yeah. And then one of the regular guys will be a demolition specialist. And with the specialist trait strategist on Elucia Vane, I get +1 command point as long as she's alive.
Yeah,
per turn.
Yeah, so total of 3 per turn. So we just finished deploying. For the most part, my idea... I mean, I'm pretty much all melee, except the Sludge Grubs have a pistol. So I'm going to have to get into the command room to get the Rogue Trader. Only my humanoid guys can open doors. So, and yeah. So I have to have one guy out here to open this door and get access to that console. Other than that, I'm going to just try breaking into the front of the ship. And over here is pretty much... There's no reason to go anywhere over here right now. So those 4 doors will probably just remain closed.
On the Rogue Trader side, I deployed most of my guys in the command room, centered around my comm specialist. And then I just put 2 guys off in the side room to deny Danny getting in there and destroying that console.
So we'll roll off to see who has turn 1 for the Gellerpox. 6.
For the Rogue Trader, 11. So a very uneventful first turn. For the Rogue Trader side, I opened up these 3 doors. And then I just readied everyone else up. And then Danny just moved all of his guys up to prepare for the next turn. And Danny chose not to open the doors, so I have nothing to shoot at. So it's all gonna start off with next turn. So just rolling off to see who gets to go first for the Rogue Trader. Then the Gellerpox. Rogue Trader gets to go first, which is actually bad for me, I think.
So during the Gellerpox turn, I'm opening the doors, so we're going to be doing charges and stuff, so we figured we'd show it. So my glitchling over here, I used Machine Glitch to add 3 to my attempt to open the door, because Joe got to contest it because he's on the other side. So I spent 1 command point and I failed that. So he's done with his turn, but then my Gellerpox mutant over here tried opening the door and he succeeded, but he can't do anything else now. So the door's open, but 2 of my guys can't do anything. And then over here, this glitchling failed to open the door. So the other guy didn't try opening it because Joe just got to shoot him. So we're going to be doing all the charges and stuff now. So the first one that's going to go in is the Eye Stinger Swarm. So he's going to be going into this front guy. So he can fly, so he can go over the other dudes.
So he will Overwatch. Nope.
So my charge, 6 inches. So that will be enough. So I think additionally I'm going to have to declare a charge against him because I can't move within an inch of him if I don't. So then my my commander will go Volgar, or Volgra, is going to charge this guy with the shotgun.
Alright. Overwatch. 1 hit. Toughness.
5.
Wounding on 5s. Nope.
7. That will be enough. Oh, and I declared a charge against him as well. Otherwise I can't do that move. So I'll do that. And now it's going to be pretty tight quarters for everybody else to get by.
Better watch out for that dog.
I'm afraid of the counterattack from the dog. So the slug dude, I guess I'll pile in on that guy. But the fly will fly at the dog. It's gonna be a tough charge. I think I made it. Did. And then I probably want to just shoot them next turn. So I'll just have the Gnasher Screamer will also charge into him. 3 inches. It's just enough. And I guess the fly will also go into him. He did not make it. So that is the entirety of my turn, or my my charges. These 2 slug guys have shooting, but I don't think there's anyone in range of them. Oh no, the assassin will be, but they might not survive till that long. So we can go on to the shooting phase then, I think. As the last bit of my move, this Gellerpox mutant moved from the door over to here.
On the Rogue Trader side, I just readied everyone up, but because of how Danny positioned himself, I can only shoot with the Rogue Trader and the Death Cult Assassin. And they can only shoot at those guys back there, behind the big guy. So I will start off with the Rogue Trader. I'll have the Comm Specialist buff her shooting. So she'll still be hitting on... She'll be hitting on 4s on the middle one.
The middle slug?
Yeah, because he's obscured and outside of half range. And is it -1 to hit him too?
Let me double check, because a bunch of the different Gellerpox guys have like different like minuses to hit and whatnot. No, there's no minus to hit him, and I add 1 to the injury rolls for him.
So looking for 4 up. Hits. Toughness.
2.
Wounding on 2s. Wounds. 2 damage. AP 2.
No save, no disgusting resilience, so add 1 to the injury roll. And it was 2 damage, so you get to do 2.
Nothing.
So he is flesh wounded. So he's down to -1 to hit.
And then did you ready guys up?
No, everyone moved up.
Alright, so then the assassin will fire her dot mask on the same one. She's outside of half, and he's obscured, so she's just hitting on a 6. Nope.
So no one else has line of sight to anyone?
Nope.
Okay. Even the rotor cannon can't, like, see anybody? Can you see this guy? I had moved in. I think you checked before I was
no, he's completely... The guy in the doorway is completely blocking them.
Alright. Then we will... So this is command point stuff you can use to interrupt me. But I don't think either of the guys I assaulted
they're-
are close combat.
Any pistols or anything that get to fire in close combat?
Not on the turn they get charged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we will do. We'll go into the fight phase, and we'll do Valgrar, Thrice Cursed first. And the card that comes with the box is actually like super misprinted. Like the Flesh Rubber Claws stats are completely wrong on it. So going into the book, it's a +1 strength AP to 2 damage, and then because he's a strength specialist, he gets +1 strength on top of that. So he will be strength 7, and he has 4 attacks. Weapon skill 3. All 4 hit. T3, I assume.
Yeah.
So wounding on 3s, and AP 2.
Who's this out?
This guy.
So no save. He's got 2 wounds.
Alright, so 2 damage, so 2 of them are taken out, and then I would make 2 injury rolls, I think. Take the highest. A flesh wound. I will command point 1. Flesh wound. And then the Gnasher Screamer will...
How many points is it to interrupt? 2?
I don't know off the top of my head. It's one of the Codex ones.
I will interrupt with the dog. 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Toughness 2. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Go ahead.
1.
So I think you add 1 to the injury roll, but I ignore flesh wounds. So he is all good.
I will command point it.
So he is dead. The dog bit the flies.
Got him.
And then going on to the Gnasher Screamer, he will use his Plague Cleaver. He gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. The reroll ones to wound, they're irrelevant. Minus 2 AP.
No save.
And 2 damage. So, dead. Consolidate it a little bit. And then the other one has no button to attack, so he'll just sit there.
So I get the guy with the shotgun to attack back. Hitting on 5s. And wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Okay. So, we each lost a guy. But mine's only like 4 points. So I think I came slightly ahead of that trade. But I have breached the door. But now Joe gets to... whoever goes first, he is... I get to charge you before you get to shoot.
I mean, regardless, I think you're coming out ahead at this point, because all you guys can spill in now, and I won't be able to shoot.
Yeah.
You can just move everyone out of line of sight except the guys in the room and just assault with them.
It's true. Let's see what happens. Gellerpox initiative, 5.
Rogue Trader, 5.
Gellerpox initiative, 10. So I will continue the assault after the movement phase. So for the Gellerpox movement, the opening part of it's going to be charges, so that I make some room to move the rest of my guys up. So I'm going to have my fly assault the rotor cannon, because he can fly. He can get over to him.
4 shots. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s.
No save.
2 wounds.
Alright, do it up. So +1 to...
So it's 2 dice, right?
Yeah, 2 dice, and then add 1.
Dead.
So he's dead. Alright, then my next charge will be the Gnasher onto the Assassin.
Show shooter dot mask. Miss.
10. I don't think I can get any other charges at all. So that's gonna be all my charges. Oh no. Over here I used the machine glitch again to get this door open. So that was a command point, and then this Gellerpox mutant will assault him.
He'll Overwatch. Miss.
I made it. And that is my Zealot. Okay, so I'll finish up the rest of my movement, and we'll be back after the Rogue Traders movement. So finishing off the Gellerpox movement, I had this group of eye stingers. This eye stinger swarm advanced and flew over everybody to get to this console so I could sabotage it. But then in Joe's movement phase, Maximilian charged it. Aximilian?
Yeah.
I thought there was like a silent...
Maximilian or something.
Okay. The doggy got assaulted by flies, though, so he might take out a second one.
And then I had Elucia Vane assaulted on the big guy. And I had one of my just voidsmen over here, the demolition specialist, he assaulted in to help the other one out in combat. And then I moved Sinistia, Minced, or however you pronounce her name. She just moved up a little bit, and then I readied voidsman Grell and Lawson. So they'll get to shoot first. And I spent 1 command point on Multi-Spectral Auspitigator, however you say that. So I get to reroll 1s for attacks made by friendly models within 6 inches. So hopefully that will help in these close combats.
Yeah, so Joe will start off with the shooting, because the 2 guys I have that can shoot both moved.
So I will have the comm specialist will buff the gunner's shooting, and then he's going to put 2 shots towards him and 2 shots towards that guy. So 2 shots on the Poxwalker looking guy.
Gellerpox looking guy.
So 2 hits.
T4.
Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Minus 1 AP, 2 damage.
Minus 1 AP. So no AP. Wait, I have a 6 up and 1. Fail it. Disgusting. How much damage? 2?
2.
Made them both.
Of course.
Although
on the back guy?
Yeah, but you only got 1. 1 wound? Or 2?
1.
Okay.
Back guy. 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. Wounds.
He has nothing. Yeah, so you just do your wounds, and I think you get +1 to wound in the injury.
Flesh wound.
On that front one. Okay.
And then Lawson will fire at the Poxwalker looking guy with his Voltaic pistol.
Who's that? Your tech dude?
Yeah. It's within half range. So just -1 for obscured, so hitting on a 5. Nothing.
Any other shooting?
None readied.
Alright. Then the slug you just injured will shoot back. It's going to be -1 to hit you, because you're outside of half range, and then -1 because of the flesh wound. So, I am hitting you on a 6. I missed.
Excuse me.
Then the medic will fire her las pistol at the Poxwalker. Miss.
My other guy will shoot at him. Missed.
Guy will shoot his pistol in close combat. Only hitting on 4s. Miss.
That was all my shooting. Does the assassin have a pistol?
Pistol. Yeah, her dot mask counts as a pistol.
Yeah.
Miss.
Okay. So on to the fight phase. I am going to use Decisive Strike for 2 command points. So you could also use it, Joe, and then we have to roll off to see the winner.
Who's using it?
This guy. So he can go, because he didn't charge this round. So he'll get stabbed before he goes.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, so we roll off to see... So I think both these people will get to go first, but whoever wins this goes first. So my guy gets a 5.
You get to go first.
Okay. Who are you using it on?
Same one.
Okay. Well, so her?
Yeah.
The assassin. Alright, so he will go. He's got 4 attacks, no flesh wounds on him yet. He'll attack the Rogue Trader. So hitting you on 4s, 3 hits. Wounding you on 3s. Rolling 1s to win. From his Plague Cleaver. So 3 wounds, AP 2.
4 up and vote. Fail one.
Can I command point it? It does 2 damage. So.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Then that is all his attacks.
And then she'll get to attack next. I will spend 2 command points for killing strikes
What does
to
that
make
do?
her power sword do D3 damage.
Okay.
So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s,
Nice.
and toughness 5.
5.
Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Of course.
2-5, by the way. And then your rogue trader charged.
Where your guy charged?
Okay. Oh wait, this guy charged too, so I didn't need to do that. He would have gone to go first anyway. You would have gone, because I charged you. But then you could use a stratagem and gone for me.
Didn't you pile in with him?
No, he charged, I think. No, yeah, he was in the combat over here. So during my turn, he charged.
Oh.
Because she overwatched him. Regardless, we got the Gellerpox mutant. So he is my zealot, so he gets +1 attack. So he's got 3 of them. He's hitting on 4s. 3 hits. And he's just AP 1, strength 4. So 3 wounds, AP 1.
6 up. Fail all.
Right, so 1 injury roll. 3. So flesh wound. And I could have thrown a grenade at that guy. I forgot that the Gellerpox guys actually have grenades on them. So those are my charges.
Then I'll do the dog attacking the flies. 2 attacks. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
No save.
3.
So,
1, right?
yeah, I think I am. It's different on it per. Yeah, add 1 to injury, so he is dead. Or it is dead. Oh, though it would be -1 for your hit rolls on him. But I didn't specify that. Because it's a buzzing swarm.
And then Rogue Trader. 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
AP.
4.
So it goes through. How much damage?
1.
Disgusting resilience. Goes through. He's down to 3 wounds. And then to the non-charges.
I got the one guy.
Yeah. He avoids them.
So 1 attack. Hitting on 4. Hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Alright. Now back to Volgra. So he has 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3. Oh no, he's going to be wounding you on 2. He's strength 7. So AP2, 2 damage.
Roll it up.
+1 from your flesh wound, so he dies. And I will pile into the rotor cannon.
Alright, then I got the 1 injured guy against the Poxwalker guy. Hitting on 5s. Miss.
Right, and then your rotor guy gets to go.
1 attack. Reroll the 1. Hits. Wounds on 5s. Nothing.
Okay. This is turn 3. I think.
Yeah.
So I think end of next turn we start rolling off to see if it ends. I can't sabotage that council because Joe killed the fly. I don't think it's worth using the command point to sabotage this one because I already have the fly just sitting there. So that is it, and we will roll for initiative next round. 11. Alright, so Gellerpox will go first again. So pretty much everyone has just cluttered into that combat. My Gellerpox mutant assaulted the rogue trader, and then I had Volgrar used Lord of Resentment to get the reroll 1 aura for all my guys as well, for 1 command point. So I have these 3 guys in close combat. The rest couldn't really get in there before Joe did his move.
And I just assaulted all the guys that weren't in combat into the Volga combat. I spent a command point on multispectral again, so I get to reroll ones as well.
So shooting phase, I have nobody to shoot because all of us have all of your models in close combat, so I can't shoot you with anything.
So I've got pistol from the rogue trader. We'll shoot the.
She was charged this turn.
Nice. So the death cult will shoot the big guy. Hits. Fails to.
So the close
and then
combat.
I've got two pistols from those guys. So injured one, missed. Other guy, missed.
Okay. So I charged with the Gellerpox mutant. So he is my combo one, so he has +1 attack. Onto the rogue trader. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, AP 1.
4. Good.
Alright, that is all of my charged guys.
So I had 3 people attack. I'll start off with Lawson Vandergraus. 2 attacks. 1 hit. Wounding on 5. Failed. The medic. 2 attacks. Missed. The dog. 2 attacks. Reroll the ones. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
So back to you guys already in combat. I'll have the Nasher Screamer will attack the rogue trader again. So he has 1 flesh wound, so he is -1 to hit. So I am now looking for 5s. I got 2 of them. Reroll. Oh no. 2 5s and a 6, so 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds. AP 2.
On who?
On the rogue trader.
4 up. Failed 1.
Can I command point it?
No. 2 damage.
Yep.
Down to 2 wounds.
Yeah. So he didn't charge, so who are you activating?
Rogue trader will go next.
Oh wait, he's not -1. It didn't matter, but he's not -1 because he still has wounds left.
3 attacks on the big guy. Roll the 1. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Volgrar will go attacking the rotor gun. So he has all his wounds. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. All 3 hit. Or 4 hit. I guess they should probably split these attacks up, but and then strength 7. So 3 wounds, AP 1. Or AP 2.
No save.
And then 2 damage. Dead. And then you go with the assassin? Or you also have these 2 guys, I guess.
Assassin.
I guess it would be better to go with them first.
An injured one. Missed.
So he will attack back. Just 2 attacks. Both hit on the injured guy. Wounding on 3s. So 2 wounds, AP 1.
6 up. Takes 1.
+1 because you're injured. Another flesh wound.
Death Cult Assassin. 4 attacks. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
I think that's all my close combat guys.
Guy with the 2 flesh wounds. Missed.
And then you're on below half yet, I think.
Nope.
So no breaking or anything. And this was what turn? 4?
Yeah.
Let's double check what the mission says.
Does the guy with flesh wounds have to take a test for anything?
I don't remember. Let's look. At the end of battle round 4, we roll a d6, which is now. Oh, the attacker rolls a d6 on a 3+. The battle continues. Battle continues. Alright. So that's the end of this round. Let's roll initiative for the next one. 4.
7.
Rogue Trader first. So not too much movement happened. None of the Rogue Trader guys moved, and my 2 slugs assaulted the dog. And that was all the movement that happened. We weren't doing the nerve test for people who had flesh wounds. So I did them on my 2 slugs, and they're fine. But Joe's Voidsman failed, and he is now shaken. So going into the fight phase, I had 2 guys.
Shooting. I got pistols.
Shooting, yeah.
So assassin on the big guy. Hits. Wounds on 2s. 1 wound.
AP.
-1.
How much damage?
1.
Failed with disgusting resilience. He's down to 2 wounds.
And then the rogue trader onto the big guy. Missed. Then pistols from them into the big guy.
Oh, and I'm going to use the aura again to reroll ones.
Now do the same. The last pistol missed. Bow cake pistol missed.
Nice.
And then 1 pistol from that guy. Hits. Fails to wound.
And then close combat. So the slug's charged. So 1 attack. Hitting the dog on 4s. What's the dog's toughness? 3?
Yeah.
Wounding him on 4s. Nothing. The other one. Nothing. So now you get to go do your first one.
I will start off with the Death Card Assassin on the big guy.
Will she be successful this time?
Hitting on 3s. You roll the 1s. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
I will activate the Nash's Screamer and attack the Rogue Trader. Reroll 1. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Reroll the 1. 2 wounds. AP 2.
4 up. Fail both.
2 damage. Take the highest. Oh no, she still has wounds, right? Or is she out?
She had 2 wounds left.
Alright, so she drops to 0, so she now has a flesh wound.
And then the... I guess Rogue Trader will attack next. Hitting on 4s. Big guy. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Then Volgra will attack the Tech Marini looking dude, or Tech Priest looking dude. 4 attacks. Reroll the 1s. All hit. Wounding on 3, or 2s. 3 AP 2. 2 damage.
6 up. Failed him all. He
So,
has 2 wounds.
alright, so 2 things. He's out of action. Slugs went. You get to go, and then I just have the 1 guy.
Medic will attack next. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound, -1 AP.
Disgusting resilience. Maybe. Alright, 6 up save as well. But the Gellerpox mutant onto the Rogue Trader. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
4 up. Failed.
+1 from the flesh wound. Out of action.
I'll just concede I'm gonna lose. Can't do anything.
The Gellerpox is too strong. I'm actually... I don't know... We obviously got stuff wrong again. The flesh wound stuff doing the morale test didn't really... Taking the nerve test didn't really matter.
They did nothing in that combat. It's not like I killed that poxwalker.
Yeah. But with the big guys having so many wounds, like taking a... if you're immediately putting flesh wounds on them, and I was taking the -1 to hit, that radically makes them weaker. But without that as a thing...
Well, with like all
It's
your
pretty
guys being toughness 4 or 5, my guys are all wounding on 5s.
Yeah, no, so that's
I
super
can't
tough.
beat you in close combat. My shooting's not that good, and with the close confines of this map, I don't even get range of shooting.
Yeah. It's pretty
Like,
weird.
if I had opened up the door first turn, you would have just gotten a turn 1 charge instead of a turn 2 charge.
Yeah, I feel like if there was something that could have been done different, I feel like maybe there's a shenanigan with the door, but I don't think so. Because
you didn't even need the secondary guys, just the big guys getting in were enough to pretty much destroy me.
yeah, well, it seems like the only really powerful gun you have is the rotor cannon, which does seem really strong. but you rolled really bad with it.
I rolled badly with all of it.
And then the assassin's only strength 3?
Yep.
Is she a specialist of some
Strength
kind?
4, but she's attacking a toughness 5 guy.
Yeah.
And it's like I tried using the one stratagem to make her better, and she completely whiffed all of her attacks.
Wait, is she a specialist of some kind?
Combat.
Alright, so were you giving her +1 attack?
No.
Alright, so I mean that would have helped a bit. How many attacks did she have regularly?
4.
Oh, well, that's only a 25% increase. Though.
Yeah, she whiffed like every...
Yeah, no,
she didn't do a single wound except with the thing, and that was on shooting when she shouldn't have.
Yeah, and
charged.
I think the combat specialist thing's only like 6s explode and you get extra attacks or something. It's not something super useful. Yeah, but it goes to close combat army and a close confines is pretty strong.